Now rolling on over to our second Combat Jiu-Jitsu match of the evening. Please welcome to the blue corner, representing Elevate MMA, Alex Achilles Pokki. Corner, representing Atlantic MMA, please welcome Colter Grice.
Colter and Alex, both very experienced in jiu-jitsu competitions, both blue belts.
Well, just saw someone say great analysis on the BJJ. That is definitely a compliment to Samantha Sepp because...
Mic closer to your mouth.
Yep. Great reads from Samantha Sepp here for the Combat Jiu-Jitsu here. I am the Muay Thai coach commentating Jiu-Jitsu. All right, a battle of two wrestlers it is.
All right, interested to see. Yep, there's a strong collar tie.
You hear a lot
Coulter's
of stuff about
being
Alex
pressed back
wrestling.
on the cage. Yeah, Alex.
Coulter.
This is what Alex was looking for: press him on the cage
pressure.
and look for a takedown right off the cage. But it looks like trying to get a Uchimata possibly from Grice.
I think
His legs on the
Alex's
outside,
hips
though.
might be a little heavy.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh,
going for the
ankle
ankle. Heavy pressure on that wall there.
Good whizzer by
Well, you'll
Grice.
see one thing.
Yes,
oh,
there it is.
Wow.
The Wizard of Uchimata.
Look at that. Great
There it is.
little scramble.
Dude, we
great
just studied
patience.
a video on that, but very nice reversal
Ooh, look
over
at that.
here. However, it looks like Grice still has some good tight grips, trying to get this crucifix
quick to look
position.
for an arm trap, going for the crucifix as you just called.
Well, but
Oh.
very good job by
Looks like Colter might be
Alex
trying
coming up
to
here.
set up a back take here. Alex Pokki doing a great job of trying to control the legs and sit back in.
you know, even though he's not across the neck, he's still putting heavy pressure there. Yeah, but good job here by Alex to maintain top pressure and stay on top. This is what he wanted. He wanted that top pressure.
Oof.
That
That is a
side
big
control
man
is
to
gonna
have
be
on your
heavy.
side control. Great sit out already by Colter.
Possibly seeing some combat stuff being thrown in here. Alex trying to step over this half guard right here, but it looks like Grice working for a Kimura position. He's got his hands locked up in a Kimura grip. Alex doing a good job keeping the arm straight. Now it's tucked in between the shorts. You can grab your own shorts from here. He's really trying to isolate that arm. That looks like it could get tight here.
I like how Grice stays consistently moving, just very small steps. Alex is very much trying to stifle and smother.
Alex
you
is
see Grice
strong
just,
too. He fights
oh
that-
my
fought
God,
that
I've heard
hard
nothing
grip
but
out.
just horror stories from his teammates when he puts him on the wall. He's
I
in
mean,
a
look
lot
at him.
of
He's
MMA
built like a
games.
brick. Grice working looks like almost for an open plot on the other side, trying to isolate this arm. But,
There's Pokki
some-
going for the strikes.
and doing a good job there too.
That's one of the best. Yeah,
disrupting
great
the attack.
space. Make Grice pull his head back. Grice always adjusting frames, hand positions, always doing something.
Yeah, this is very good work by Grice on bottom from guard here, trying to isolate an arm, trying to cut his angles. You need the angles on bottom in jiu-jitsu in order to get anything. Like I said, very difficult to finish anything square. But if I was wondering if Alex was going to get that arm underneath the back. It's a very uncomfortable pass.
Yeah, Colter once again trying to go back after that back. He's trying to sit out.
Either going for the back here or there's an arm lock from here. He has options. There's triangles from here. There's so many options. You know, the best bet in jiu-jitsu is to go to a place where you have multiple options
Smart
of attack.
move. Alex is having a tough time with Colter's guard here.
Ooh, good bottom strikes right to the ear. Those are get clapped in the ear. That's not fun.
And that's a general rule in both MMA and this. Follow the ear, follow the ear, follow the ear.
And doing a good job of using the strength of his palm like you had been talking about before, Trevor.
Yeah, man, it does not feel good to meet a lot of small shots from that base of your palm. Man, that is tough.
Jiu-jitsu can get very dangerous here when your arms start coming on the ground from in the guard, and Grice is doing a really good job of constantly trying to attack those Kimuras and omoplatas on either side.
Good constant activity from Grice.
He's trying to climb
suffocating.
up.
Like
yeah,
he's keeping that
can't
head
climb
in the
that
chest.
triangle up. It's hard to get that one arm in, one arm out with
and that's
Alex's
the tough thing
pressure.
with what Grice is doing. He's presenting so many small problems that Alex just has to kind of wait and sit back. He forces Alex to sit back.
You're doing a good job controlling the wrists here. Oh. You hear Cody Maltese in the corner of Alex.
Oh,
good. Oh, nice. Got the leg over for the pass. This is a very dominant position to throw strikes from.
This is a heavy position to be in with Alex on top.
Yeah, he just pins the hips down. It's very difficult to start working out from here when combat is involved versus strict jiu-jitsu.
Now you can see Alex really getting to work, really putting some work in to get on top.
All right, Grice is working for, oh no, I thought he was trying to get a lockdown on that leg there, but now he's just shrimping out, trying to get off on the side, looking like he's trying to come out. Alex doing a great job of flattening him back out there. Grice almost back to a full closed guard, and there it is. Almost. Doing a good job on the underhook. There he goes for the Kimura attack again. I like this, man. I tell people all the time, if you get a Kimura grip, don't let that go.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so powerful.
I like how he's really just clamping the hands and the wrists onto the tricep right there.
You can use it to sweep.
Pokki,
you can use it to attack.
Pokki with a big slap.
Yeah.
I feel so bad. I butcher his name all the time. I mean, it's a P, an O, 2 Ks, and an I. I'm going to call it like I see it, and I feel so bad. He hates me. But I am loving his top pressure right now.
Oh, that's that wrestling top pressure that we had talked about, you know. Somebody like that, like that's the meat blanket. You don't want somebody like that to be able to control your hips from the ground. When your hips are pinned in jiu-jitsu, it's very difficult to work yourself out to try and get sweeps, to try and get submissions. You do not want to be flat on your back.
Yeah, you just don't want to have someone like Alex on top of you, man. That is tough to have on top of you.
It was like the entirety of the first 5 years of my jiu-jitsu career.
Yeah. Oh, with the body strike, so that is allowed. Okay. Oh.
Grice working almost like he's trying to get some rubber guard positioning. See, isolating the arm on that side.
Great transitions from Grice.
Look at this, yeah, he's got some rubber guard action going on.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
Back to full close guard.
Just always chaining stuff together. Yeah. He chains it together very well.
Alex is getting into trouble by putting those arms on the ground.
But man, Alex's
but
hip
he
pressure
steps over that half
like,
guard beautifully every time.
And that's one thing that a lot of wrestlers like Alex have. They have that great hip pressure in that guard, and that makes it really tough. He just keeps
I'd love to see more
pressure.
of those ear claps from Alex. Grice did not like that from bottom.
No, he did not.
Still trying to work to isolate that arm for Kimura. Oh, good crossface. Throwing the shoulder right into the jaw.
Oh,
beautiful pass all the way to side control from Alex. And then Grice turtles up and
look at that.
Rolls through to the close guard in a triangle position.
Look at that.
He needs to control the head here, control that posture.
Look, he's sitting it over. Hands on the ankle, foot
Nice.
off the
Those
hip.
long
Nice.
legs gave him the
And
tap.
Alex with
Beautiful.
the tap. Wow. Great transition. Just the constant work of Grice. Just constantly attacking for it over and over and over.
Those long legs were trouble. Alex definitely had a super strong top pressure, but Grice never seemed phased from that.
At all.
Constant
Grice
attacks.
just constantly working.
Very impressive jiu-jitsu. I know he's a blue belt, but it's looking like he might be ready for that purple belt real soon.
To make it official, your winner at 641 via triangle, Colter Grice.